to have its place. I like to know what to expect, get all my little boxes checked. Oh, but there you go again, crashing through my best laid plans. Sometimes a bit of crazy, it's exactly what I need. You are the songbird singing in a coal mine. You're the neon rainbow in a sky of gray. And when the storm thunders and the clouds open up wide, honey, you're the madman dancing in the rain. Waking up to more bad news, reminding me what I could lose. The headlines have me turned around, but nothing seems to weigh it down. It's not that you ignore the bad, it's not that nothing makes you sad. It's just you hear the music everywhere you go. You are the songbird singing in a coal mine. You're the neon rainbow in a sky of gray. And when the storm thunders and the clouds open up wide, honey, you're the madman dancing in the rain. Some might call it foolish, others call it faith. Truth is, I wish I could live a little more that way. Like a songbird singing in a coal mine. You're the neon rainbow in a sky of gray. And when the storm thunders and the clouds open up wide, honey, you're the madman dancing in the rain. Oh, honey, you're the madman dancing in the rain.
Dear Matt, my partner, my best friend, and in just a few hours, my husband. We've been planning this day for so long, and I'm so happy it's finally here. Though we've been together for just 2.5 years, it's hard for me to picture a time when you weren't in my life. Thank you for always making me laugh, for being my shoulder to cry on, and the first person to cheer me on with every goal I set. Thank you for movie nights, date nights, back rubs, dinners cooked together, and for everything you've done for us. I promise to spend the rest of my life being the best partner, teammate, lover, and friend, just as you've been for me. In 2021, you told me you loved me, and we began planning our first big steps as a couple, moving in together. I've loved every minute of living with you. People say living together can be really hard, but for us, it's been easy. There's no one I'd rather build pillow forts with or snuggle up to at the end of a long week. Even though we were only 3 months into dating at the time, I knew you were the one. I journal a lot and wrote this after we started talking about living together. It's written like a letter, but it was more just a note for me. That being said, I reread it today and it made me smile. I hope it brings the same warm and fuzzies to you. I love you. I'll see you soon. Love, your pumpkin. Dear Matt, 8 years ago, I visited a friend in college and ended up at a party on the in-campus housing. At the party, I saw this guy who I thought was really cute, so naturally my reaction was to get super drunk and run away. Luckily, you and Tyler came after me, snuck me back into the building, and attempted to put me to bed. Having had several drinks, my confidence was at a max capacity, so I threw myself at you in the hopes that we could just spend one night together. Lucky for me, you were a gentleman and rejected me, eventually getting me to go to bed. For reasons that should be obvious, I didn't expect that to be the night I meet the man I would spend my life with. 8 years later, I find myself sitting across from you on our first date, hoping that your view of me wouldn't be negatively swayed by the fact that 8 years earlier, I'd made a drunken fool of myself. I found myself drawn in by the passion you had for your job and the warmth of your smile. You were easy to talk to, and I instantly felt comfortable with you. You made me laugh and listen intently as I shared parts of my life with you. I didn't know where this would go, but I knew that I could have fun with you. Each time I was with you, it felt familiar, like you were an old friend, but there was something more, a spark of chemistry I couldn't explain. Now here we are, nearly 5 months later, and even though we've moved quickly and we might be a little crazy, I can't imagine a life without you. Everything I've said to you, I mean, I gave up on this feeling a long time ago, but now I've fallen completely in love with you, and I never want that to change. I'm so excited to live with you and hopefully create a life with you. Looking forward to many more adventures, Tiffany. Aw, that's sweet. Ooh. Oh, wow. I gotta hide these a little bit. Okay, well, that's that. She's a good gift giver, that's for sure.
It says a letter to my wife on our wedding day, June 17th, 2023. Aw. Okay. This is like, everybody's staring at me. It's okay. Tiffany, today is the day I get to say I do to my best friend, my sexy seal, my person. Before today, nothing in my life compared to you, and today, you are my life. I poured everything I had into this present for the last 468 days. Every moment snuck away on my phone, every hour when you weren't actually looking to write it down, every laugh, every smile, every wonderful moment I got to spend with you on this journey so far. I tried to capture it in this. I have gained so much from this journey. And surprisingly, from this present, and I would do it all over again. I feel that it's made me grow as a person. I feel that it's made me grow as a person for you, making me ready to be your husband. Today I could not have happened if it wasn't for you. Trying to keep up with you has been like running a race. I know I joke and I say I've done 20% of it, but you've done it all. Today you did this. Aside from all the love letters and vows and niceness between us for today, I can't thank you enough for making our day special for us, but I'm going to start trying with this. I love you, and today I'm going to marry the crap out of you. That's a joke. Your sexy stegosaurus. P.S. Another gift for you after the wedding, and no, I won't spoil what it is. Aww. I think I know what this is.
You know what?
I know, but I'm excited about it. The journal. Oh, it says to my wife. Aw. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna read this part. It says the gift. Oh, okay. So he rewrote everything he just wrote, so that's perfect. Okay. Do not read this page until after the ceremony. Cool. Won't look at it. Aww. It's like a full, note of our entire relationship. I know.
I've been searching
I'll do a twirl for you. I can't really twirl too far because of the
Twirl all the
dirt,
way, yeah.
but do you like it? Oh yeah, I like your thing.
Huh?
You look very handsome.
Yeah.
I have a present for you.
Huh?
Here. You have to read the card first, I feel like. Yeah. Are you feeling emotional?
Trying to keep it under control.
Oh.
Hmm?
Aw, I'm gonna make you cry. Just so you know.
Oh no. Come here. Here. Thank you. Yep. Oh. Walk with me. Oh,
Aw.
cute.
Do you like it? You're so excited. Just for you.
Oh.
Isn't it
the best
cute?
picture.
I know.
So cute.
So you have to wear it. It's like they're called cufflinks.
Oh.
Yeah. Mom will know how to put them on.
All right.
Please be seated. Who gives Tiffany away in marriage to this man?
My mother and I do.
Perfect. All right. yeah. Perfect. You may be seated. Yeah. Oh gosh, you look so amazing. All right. Thank you all for being here to celebrate both Matt and Tiffany on this very special day. I'm very blessed to get to know Matt and Tiffany as a couple over the years. Putting together a speech to capture all these amazing moments these two have had has been very difficult. But I'm very honored to be the one who gets to highlight those moments. Matt and I met in college when I was looking for someone to split rent with. I was running out of time and options and asked Matt as a last-ditch effort. Little did I know my short-term goal of finding someone to pay for rent led to a lifelong friendship that I wouldn't trade for anything. After meeting Matt, the first thing I knew is that this is someone who goes all in on what he wants in life and doesn't let anyone or anything steer him away from what he is set on. Perfect example is when Matt and I were speaking on the phone about a new girl he'd been dating for a few months. While talking, he told me, I'm going to marry this girl. Like any good friend, I said, maybe wait a little bit, get to know her, see if she feels the same. Matt promptly ignored everything I said right away and went out and bought a ring as soon as we hung up the phone. While this ring she has today, it's not the original one that Matt bought her. We're still here today. I first met Tiffany at one of our get-togethers, and from the start, it was apparent that Tiffany is the type of person to light up any room and has a heart of gold. The first conversation that I remember having with Tiff was she wanted to make a good impression because she knows how much Matt's friends mean to him. At that get-together, it became obvious the type of love Tiffany has for Matt. Her love for Matt is so strong, and she waited 8 years for them to have their first date. When they're together, you can see in their eyes there's no one else in the world that matters more to them than each other. Their unwavering affection and desire to bring out the best in each other inspires me in my own relationship. Whether it's casual conversations, exploring a city, or getting together for brunch, it's always an adventure when they're together. And I'm grateful for the years they've shared with us. I'm excited to see what the years have in store for them. We're going to be doing our wine box ceremony next. Like a fine wine, a great love will deepen and mature with age. In this box is a bottle of wine from Slate Theory Winery to be opened on the 1-year anniversary. In addition, Tiffany and Matt have placed bets about where they'll be in 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10 year, and 25 years. On each of those anniversaries, the couple will open the box and see what those predictions have come true. I would like to, Betsy Brett is already here. She's the mother of the bride. Both place your letters in the box.
We did that.
Perfect. All right. Yeah.
We didn't coordinate them.
Yeah. Each year the couple opens the box, they will place a new love letter inside to be opened on the following anniversary. As they look back, they will see how they have grown as individuals and as a couple, and how their love and relationship has matured through the years. You may be seated.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. I now like to welcome friends of the bride and groom, Jason and Juan. They will be sharing a reading from Beginning to End by Robert Fulghum.
All those conversations that were held riding in a car or over a meal or during a long walk, all those sentences that began with when we are married and continue with I will and you will and we will, those late night talks that included someday, somehow, and maybe, and all those promises that are unspoken matter of the heart. The symbolic vows that you are about to make are the way to say to one another, you know all the things that we promise, hope, and dream. Well, I mean it all. Every word.
Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you have been many things to one another. Acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, and even teacher. For you have learned much from one another in these last few years. Now you shall say a few words that take you across a threshold of life, and things will never be quite the same between you. For after these vows, you'll say to the world, this is my husband. This is my wife.
Thanks, guys. Tiffany and Matt have written their own vows, and I'll invite them to share their vows, starting with Matt. That's for you.
Get ready for the waterworks. Tiffany, I wrote my vows many different ways, but kept erasing them and rewriting because I wanted them to be perfect for you. I tried telling stories, making promises, and telling jokes that only you and I get. Well, in the end, I opted to tell you a secret instead. You know that when I was going to propose, I wrote down everything I was going to say on a piece of paper, which I, promptly and consistent to I am, lost. Needless to say, I butchered it, but you still said yes. Well, I called the hotel in Chicago, and they happened to find it under the bed, along with my favorite pair of socks, and overnighted it back to me. If you'd let me, I would like to redeem myself. Oh, this is corny. Tiffany, can I tell you sweet things? You know, every time you ask me that, my heart soars. I can never run out of things to tell you, and that's half the problem. I can go on forever telling you sweet things if you'd let me. I just got to be careful because you'll get a big head. You're actually the funniest person I've ever met. You can turn the darkest day into the brightest with your smile and your laughter. I love you for your warmth and your welcoming outlook on life and the world around you. You're magnetic. You are a magnificent partner in life, and I feel that any challenge that is thrown our way, we truly do tackle together. You are protecting and always putting my happiness first. Every day is a new adventure, and I'm so excited for the things in store for us. You're my person. I told you one day that I was scared to love you. I told you that I love hard. I told you that this was going to be a whirlwind. I've laughed, cried, and tried to fill our relationship with love I never felt before. I didn't expect it, but the thing is, you've done the same. I hear you laughing, see your tears when they come, and feel the love you fill my life with. You have loved me just as hard as I've loved you. I'm not scared anymore. In fact, instead of being scared of loving you, I'm terrified of another day going by. I want this life with you, and I dream of feeling this feeling for the rest of my life. Tiffany, I vow that I will always try to crack a joke when you're sad. Massage your back most of the time when you ask.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. Call you my sexy seal and mispronounce words just to make you giggle. I vow that no matter what life throws at us, we'll figure it out together.
That's a joke.
I will always hold your hand when you need me and even when you don't. I will always dream with you about our future and work together to make our dreams come true. I will always protect you, care for you, support you, cherish you, be truthful and fair to you, and be the man you need me to be in life. I vow that I will always love you my hardest and my fullest, plus some until the end of my days.
Should I start? Yeah. Okay. Yours win. Okay. Matt, as I've told you before, I believe that everything happens for a reason and that the universe has a plan. It presents us with opportunities and obstacles, and our choices and responses are what define our path in life. I truly believe that our meeting was always part of the universe's plan. Most people here know that we met one night several years ago and reconnected on a dating app at the beginning of 2021. What they might not realize is that we had several close encounters in between our first meeting and our re-meeting. The universe kept us just out of reach so that when we did meet again, we would be ready for each other. I am so happy that the universe brought me back to you, my best friend, and soon my husband. Standing here, I am committing to a lifetime with you, to learn with you, to grow with you, and to love you unconditionally. I promise to be your partner in life, to make you laugh when you need to laugh, and be your shoulder to lean on when you simply need support. I promise a lifetime of funny nicknames, my favorite still being my sexy Stegosaurus. I promise to never stop looking for sweatshirts with you, wink wink. And I promise to always keep you on your toes with my out-of-the-box comments that have a 50-50 shot at making you laugh. The best partnerships are ones built on trust, respect, honesty, and love. Today, surrounded by the families we've been born with and blessed with, and our amazing, amazing friends, I promise to uphold these values in our marriage and to be the best life partner I can be to you. There is no greater adventure than the life we live, and no matter where that adventure takes us, I'm forever grateful that I get to journey it with you. You're my best friend and my sweetest of hearts. I love you. I love you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh. We were about to do the exchange of rings. Following the ring exchange and pronouncing the couple, we asked that the grandparents, siblings, and parents of the couple stay nearby after exiting so they can participate in family pictures. Love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it is not rude, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices in the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Matt and Tiffany have chosen rings as a symbol of their love. Tiffany and Matt, the ring is a symbol of the unbroken circle of love. Love freely given has no beginning and no end, no giver and no receiver. For each is the giver and each is the receiver. May these rings always remind you of the vows you've taken on this day. As you place these rings on each other's fingers, Matt, please repeat after me. I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and faithfulness.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and my faithfulness.
As I place it on your finger, I commit my heart and soul to you.
As I place it on your finger, I commit my heart and my soul to you.
I ask you wear this ring as a reminder of the vows we have spoken today, our wedding day.
I ask that you wear this ring as a reminder of our vows spoken today, our wedding day.
It's a long one.
That's a long one.
Tiffany, repeat after me.
Okay.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and faithfulness.
I give you this ring as a symbol of my love and faithfulness.
As I place it on your finger, I commit my heart and soul to you.
As I place it on your finger, I commit my heart and soul to you.
I ask you to wear this ring as a reminder of the vows we have spoken today, our wedding day.
I ask you to wear this ring as a reminder of the vows we have spoken today, our wedding day.
Wow.
It is a privilege. It is my joy to pronounce to you, for the first time ever, Mr. and Mrs. Charlotte.
Under the stars, I see everything that led to where we are. And I wouldn't change a thing. Under the moon, all the wishing that we did is coming true. Like I got magic up my sleeve. And you can't fight the moonlight when it's moving in. And the feeling you're giving me, I'm giving in. You got me dancing with no shoes tonight, out here in the street, taking chances like we're kids tonight, like we're 17. Every day that I'm with you, everyone can see, they can see that you bring out the best in me. We got it made. Fill the future up with flowers and champagne. We got the world beneath our feet, 'cause I have found that I am who I wanna be when you're around. You give me everything I need. And you can't fight the moonlight when it's moving in. And the feeling you're giving me, I'm giving in. You got me dancing with no shoes tonight, out here in the street, taking chances like we're kids tonight, like we're 17. Every day that I'm with you, everyone can see, they can see that you bring out the best in me. You can't fight the moonlight, I think it's moving in. The feeling you're giving me, I'm giving it. You got me dancing with no shoes tonight, out here in the street, taking chances like we're kids tonight, like we're 17. Every day that I'm with you, everyone can see, they can see that you bring out the best in me. Oh, the best in me. You bring out the best in me. The best in me. You bring out the best in me.
First up, we have your maid of honor, Shannon Oosterhouse and Tyler Kleinfelter.
I'm bringing sexy back.
Yeah,
The mother boys don't know how to act.
yeah,
I think it's special what's behind your back.
yeah,
So turn around and I'll pick up the slack.
yeah.
Make some noise for Amanda Nixon and your best man, Michael Zinn.
You see these shackles, baby, I'm your slave. I'll let you whip me if I misbehave. It's just that no one makes me feel this way.
Take it to the chorus.
Jessica Berry and Zach Reedy.
Go ahead,
Let me see what you're twerking with.
go ahead, be gone with it.
Look at those hips.
Go ahead, be gone with
You
it.
make me smile.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Go ahead, child.
Go ahead, be
Hey,
gone with it.
get your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Be gone with it.
Give it up for Elena Tallput and Tyler Samtek.
Get your sexy out.
Go ahead, be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
Be gone with it.
Get your sexy out.
I'm bringing sexy back.
Yeah,
The motherfuckers don't know how to act.
yeah,
Go let me make up for the things you lack.
yeah.
Make some noise for Maria Varela and Mitchell Cadwallader.
Take it to the bridge.
Dirty babe. You see these shackles, baby, I'm your slave. I'll let you whip me if I misbehave.
is my honor to introduce your newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Charlotte.
Well, Betsy and I would like to welcome everyone. I say everyone because you have come to this place at this time to demonstrate care and support for Matt and Tiffany. We thank you because your presence creates a memory for Tiffany and Matt, which lasts them a lifetime. A wedding transforms two individuals into a couple who will experience life's journey as one. When Matt asked our blessing to marry Tiffany, it was apparent he loved and cherished her. Since then, we have witnessed their care and love for each other, and often they're nonstop laughing when they are together. We don't know why, but they're laughing. Tiffany has been the center of our world since the day she was born, and we are in awe of the person she has become. As parents, we have observed Tiffany's hard work, perseverance, and tenacity. She has become an independent operator until she met Matt. Matt's calm and reassuring demeanor, unusual sense of humor, and easy ways are the perfect complement to calm Tiffany. As parents, we are excited to welcome Matt to our family and appreciate that Matt's family has embraced Tiffany. Together, Matt and Tiffany are ready to rise and shine as they begin their life as one couple, one unit, one force in the world. Thank you for being here to witness and celebrate their love story. Let's raise our glasses and toast the newlyweds, Matt and Tiffany.
The first time I ever saw Tiffany was at a wedding. We met in 2001 when my grandfather married her grandmother. Shout out, I don't know where you guys are sitting. Grandpa, Grandma Kay, hello. We would meet up every summer at their house in Pennsylvania, and they would take us to different cities to explore and learn about the world. We would get very creative when we were together. We would pretend our celebrity crushes were our imaginary boyfriends and fantasize that they were going everywhere with us. Swimming, kayaking, sightseeing. Things did get a little messy the one year we both had Joe Jonas as our imaginary boyfriend. But now, as if we had written and directed it ourselves, the dream is very real. Look at this Joe Jonas right here. When we were little, we would sing Love Story by Taylor Swift and act out the entire scene. I always wanted to be Juliet. And Tiffany would be a good sport and be Romeo, get down on one knee, put the deep voice on, and she let me run around in the pretty dress. So now, Matt, I'm passing her along to you. Thank you for always making her feel like a princess and the star of her very own Taylor Swift song. When I first met Matt, this is about you now, first thing I noticed was how happy Tiffany was when he was in the room. She had this glow every time he was around. And I remember seeing it for the first time that Memorial Day weekend when I met Matt and his friends. She was giddy and excited, telling me all about him and their entire story. And I saw the way Matt looks at Tiffany like she's a party he just doesn't ever want to leave. I still remember where I was sitting in my bedroom when my phone lit up with an Instagram message on March 9th, 2022. It said, "Hey, Shannon." Super out of the blue and super aggressive message, but I wanted to ask your advice. I've been planning on proposing to Tiff for an embarrassing amount of time. I think we're both happy and that she'll say yes. And then he sent a picture, of course, of the most stunning Tiffany ring. Matt, you've had my blessing from day one. Even if I may have acted a little tough when we first met, I have to grill everybody, and you easily passed with flying colors. Matt is kind and thoughtful above anything else. When he first came to Chicago for the proposal, I had just cut my bangs myself for the first time. And let me tell you, it was a rough first draft. The second Matt saw me, he complimented me on my haircut. I told him to cut the act, you don't have to lie to me. And he said, oh, it looks great, I love the vibe, like I totally see this for you. And he convinced me because he's just that nice of a guy. Matt, you have the best adventure buddy forever, and I'm very excited that it's you that's joining the family. Tiffany. I've always looked up to you, and your confidence, optimism, and contagious joy. You inspire me every day, and you've always been a rock to me. No matter what happens in life, you're always there and always smiling. And you taught me that you can never laugh too loud. I have had the time of my life watching you fall in love. Cheers to you on this beautiful new chapter of your life. And cheers to your love story. Cheers, everybody!
Is everyone having a good time? Can I get a yee-haw from the guy in the cowboy hat? 8 years ago, I found out I was getting a new roommate. And I gotta say, the bar was set pretty high. My roommate before that, he wanted to be a hedge fund manager, but spent most of his time drinking, screaming in his room, and then crying himself to sleep. So when I met Matt, I had high hopes. He came in, I thought we were gonna be best friends, and for 3 months we didn't talk. But then his 21st birthday came, and he had a few too many Capri Suns that night, let's leave it at that. And he realized how much we cared about him. Scott, I know you were in that roommate journey too. He realized how much we cared, and he formed a great friendship. I found out later that he initially hated me. Fast forward, I graduated college, they still have a year left. And I was looking for a place to stay. And Matt said, hey, we don't have a room, but we have a couch that I'm pretty sure that came over on the Mayflower from one of my roommates' ancestors. You have a closet, you can keep your stuff. I said, you know what? This sounds pretty good at this point in my life. So I came in, I joined them. And TK joined our friend group. And we became really good friends. Pretty soon after, I found out that Matt also hated him to start off. Yeah. Matt graduated college. He moved out to Michigan. Me and TK lived together. Pretty soon, TK moved out to Michigan. And one of the things I think is beautiful about all of our friendship is no matter about the distance, no matter where we are, we always made the effort to stick together. So every year, we made a couple of pilgrimages to go out. One time, I wung it, and we thought we were going to Michigan, but it was St. Patrick's Day, so I said, screw it, let's go to Chicago. And I booked a room. During COVID, I found out Matt was coming back and TK was coming back and was really excited. They lived with me. The first month they gave me COVID. So that wasn't great. But TK Reedy joined the picture and he ended up going to join the friend group and we found out also Matt hated him. And Mitch was a friend with Matt and TK and as you can see the trend going here, Matt also hated him originally too. But pretty soon, a month after he came back, he said, hey, I started talking to this girl. I knew her in college, and I'm gonna marry this girl. And I was like, I don't know, man, it seems a little early. But then I met Tiffany. And it wasn't like, hey, this is my friend's girlfriend. It was like one of the friends. And it was immediately, you just knew that these two people connected, and they were good for each other. And we've had so many good memories. We've been on trips. We've looked for hoodies. We've had maybe a few security deposits we weren't getting back. But we've had a lot of good times. And what I want to say is I know everyone up on stage, Reedy, TK, Mitch, Sam, Tack, you have people who are there for you wherever you go in life. And I'm so excited for you two to take the next step of your journey. I can't think of two people who more deserve to be together. I love you both.
say thank you to everyone here tonight. We're so happy to be spending it with our loved ones, all of you that have impacted our lives so greatly. I know many of you traveled quite a ways to come and spend time with us, and we're especially grateful to you. Without all of you, today would not have been as perfect as it is. We hope to spend as much time with you as we can, but if we don't get as much time as we hope for, just know that we love you and we appreciate you all very much for coming. To my mom and Wayne, Betsy and Michael, thank you for supporting us in the wedding and in our relationship, day in and day out, and for being a model of what we hope our lives to be together. Mom and Wayne, thank you for raising me to be who I am, able to give myself to this incredible woman, and for welcoming Tiffany so readily into your life. Thank you to Michael and Betsy for also being so welcoming to me into your lives. And I hope to make you proud to call me your son-in-law. Oh, it ain't over. I got a lot. Sorry. To Shannon, Mike, TK, the bridesmaids and groomsmen, and to Jason and Juan. We could not have done this without you at all. You have been nothing but amazing to us throughout this journey, and we are so happy that you were a part of our day. Each of you represent the best parts of Tiffany and I, and we can't thank you enough for all the laughs, excitement, love, planning, and support you've shown us from the beginning. And a special thank you to TK. You played such a large role in our life, and we'll forever be grateful to you for marrying us today. And Tressa, the answer is yes, she'll do it. Now, all of you know this by now, but if you don't, Tiffany and I have actually known each other for nearly a decade now. We've talked about it a lot today. Sneaking her under the fence into our dorm room with Samtac freshman year feels like a lifetime ago. And like it was just yesterday all at the same time. I didn't know it, but the girl I was reluctantly chasing around the residence hall at 2 a.m. was my wife. Fast forward to our first date just 2 years ago. My first few words exchanged with her were, "Hey, I think I know you." I reminded Tiffany kindly how we knew each other and that my old phone number in her phone was proof. And I don't think I've ever seen such a beautiful face turn so red. And now you're my wife. You look stunning. You worked incredibly hard on tonight, and I can't believe it's finally here. Thank you for letting me feel like I help sometimes with wedding stuff. For all the late nights watching The Bachelor while handwriting letters or filling hot sauce bottles. The crazy schedule of trying to coordinate with our awesome vendors. You guys are incredible. And you just handling it like it was no big deal. For maintaining our date nights and making sure we spend actual quality time together when things got crazy busy. For never faltering, for always smiling with me, for being my best friend, and for making today ours. Thank you for making me chase you around all night in Dauphin Hall all those years ago. I'll spend the rest of my life chasing you. So, I'd like to prepare a toast to all of you, to us, and to my best friend and my wife, Tiffany. Cheers!
You letting go of my hand to say I do. And he will discover just how blessed a life can be. I know, 'cause all those years ago, someone handed you to me. Every step that we take brings back the memories winter snows and horse shows and dancing on the beach. I can't help thinking that I'm the lucky one. You're still my baby daughter, and now I've gained a son. I'll take this slow, sweet walk with you. You letting go of my hand to say I do. And he will discover just how blessed a life can be. I know, 'cause all those years ago, your mom handed you to me.
All right, let's give it up for them, folks.
Well, Mama told me when I was young, said sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. It will. Oh, take your time. Don't live too fast. Troubles will come. You'll find a warm mom, and you'll find love. And don't forget that there is a someone up above. And be
Just I love you, it just won't do. I'm gonna need a needle and a groove. I need more than words to make this work and tell a whole loving you true. I'm gonna need a symphony, unchained melody. Oh, can't you see what you mean to me, baby? Let's stay together, slow dance forever and ever, amen. Stand by me, darling, you keep me free falling when you say nothing at all. Girl, put your records on, let me love you like an old love song. So let's get it back at one, yeah, just the two of us. I don't wanna miss a thing to make you feel my love. Had the time of my life, love you like you do. Time after time, I'll be there for you, baby. Let's stay together, slow dance forever. On. Let me love you like an old love song.
All right, let's give it up for them one more time.
got sunlight we can't chase. We can see where it takes us, writing stories that shape us. It's a good time to find a little magic in the moonlight. All that we can discover in this sky full of wonder. We got everything beneath our feet, we see it all. Born for adventure, made to run free. Days we'll remember, with the world to see. Always ready to run when the wild's calling. Ready to run and we won't stop. We were born for adventure. Born for adventure. Take a look now, we got everything we need to make our way out. We could follow the ocean, yeah, we could live in the moment. And every sunrise, looking out, we see it all with fresh eyes. There's a hope that you can take with the dawn of a new day. We got everything beneath our feet, we see it all. Born for adventure, made to run free. Days we'll remember, with the world to see. Always ready to run when the wild's calling. Ready to run and we won't stop. We were born for adventure. Born for adventure. It's a good day. We got sunlight we can't chase. We could follow the ocean. We could live in the moment. Always ready to run when the wild's calling. Ready to run and we won't stop. We were born for adventure. Born for adventure.
I'm moving through the heat. This room is hazy. Keep running through the lights inside my head. I find myself a drink, and now it seems I'm 6 or 7 deep. Good God, I'm gonna feel this in the morning, but I don't care right now. I'm gonna keep this party going, so light me up. So light me up. So light me
We were both young when I first saw you. I close my eyes and the flashback starts. I'm standing there on a balcony in summer